So I have a good number of friends, right? And they're all very, very great friends. But I've still been really sad recently. And so I was thinking about this today, honestly. And I've been going up and down. I've been happy, I've been sad. It's been a whole roller coaster. But today, I realized something. I made a video a few days ago that was basically like how to be happy, right? And the key to it basically was to appreciate everything around you and realize how lucky you are, right? And that is basically still true for what I'm going to say today. But it's going to be a bit more specific. So I was talking to one of my good friends today, and I realized something about myself that I always knew. But it's that I value relationships with people, whether it be with my family, with my friends, or anyone, much more than anything else in my life, anything materialistic. And this is like honestly one of my very core principles. And I assume like if you guys like take a moment and think about what truly is important to you, like I think a lot of you, maybe not all, will arrive at the same conclusion that your relationships with people are the most important thing in your life, right? Now, why do I think this? Well, logically, if you look at it, right, anything we create ourselves, anything we do in our lives, any accomplishment we do for ourselves, like in the grand scheme of things, after the heat death of the universe, nothing really matters what you do. But what does matter is your present experience, right? And the present experience of those around you. And so you can affect the people around you. The people around you can affect you. And so, like, relationships and the people around you, in my opinion, are the most important thing. At least to me, it's this way. So, right, I have so many people around me. I have all these great relationships. But why am I still feeling sad, you might ask, if you find yourself in a similar situation to me? Well, for me, at least, I honestly, am also a very deeply romantic person, right? I really, want a romantic relationship. And, however, it's, something I want to come naturally, so there's not much I can actually, physically do about it, right? If that makes any sense. And so, a lot of my sadness recently has honestly been focused on this aspect of I have all this care and energy I can use to appreciate and love someone, but I feel like there's no one around me to love, if that makes any sense. And so today what I realized is I have not been appreciative of my friends and just purely recognizing them for a while, right? I would always think back to my senior year. I just finished my freshman year of college, but my senior year of high school, and I would think back to these extremely happy moments I would have some nights when I was surrounded by all of my friends, and I couldn't pin my finger on why I couldn't replicate that feeling anymore, right? Why I couldn't replicate that feeling now until today. And I realized that feeling, what that feeling was just a very, very deep appreciation and love for my friends, right? And my family, honestly, too, because it radiates outwards. But in those moments where I was truly happy, I was truly just wholeheartedly so appreciative of all the friends I had and all the great people I was around. And that is the key point, wholeheartedly, right? In those moments, I was, without any caveats, without any asterisks, accepting and loving the entirety of my friends, every single bit of them, because every single person is so unique, right? And after you appreciate that fact, especially about your friends, even the parts where they might not be so perfect, if you finally manage to truly appreciate that and truly appreciate that in some moments with all your friends, it makes you feel great. At least it makes me feel great. Because for me, I think I place so much, not really of my own value, but I value my friendships and my relationships so much that caring about them means caring about myself in a way. It reflects backwards. So that's how it is for me, right? Obviously everyone's different, but I think like this strategy applies very broadly to many people. Like I was saying, it's basically a more specific, narrow approach of what I said in the last video, if you guys have watched it, which is basically appreciate everything you have around you. Appreciate your friends. Like, just like, you know, like your friends are so amazing, you know? Like, sure, they might not agree with you here and there, they might have different values than you, but they're still an amazing person, right? And I'm sure you feel that about all your friends. If not most, like probably all. And even if you have friends who you disagree with that you don't think, oh, you don't think you like that much maybe or something, like I'm sure you can still find something good to appreciate about them, to say like, wow, I'm glad I'm your friend because of this. So yeah, honestly, like after you truly just like appreciate each and every person, it makes you feel so much better. I had one other point I don't really remember. Oh man, I think hopefully it'll come back to me as I keep talking. What was it? Oh my god. Oh, oops. I think it was like. Sorry, guys. Oh yeah. Oh no. Oh, what? I don't remember it. It was such a good point. It's okay. What I'm saying is, it's very easy to. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Here. Sorry for the brief 30-second interlude. But it's also that as of recent, right? I've been putting a lot of people down in my head, especially a lot of my friends. And it's really easy to do this when you feel like either insecure about yourself or just very unconfident, unsure, and you're just going through like a bit tough times. It's very easy to like take it out on your friends, not actually, but like in your head mentally, right? You're like, you compare yourself to your friends and you're like, at least I have this, they don't have this, But if you take a step back and you just appreciate how universal the human experience is, I guess that's the best way of describing it. My friend Raymond, he said, like, this is a lesson from Mob Psycho, which I didn't really realize, but it's true. You're not special, right? It's not in a bad way, it's not in a good way, but what that means is you are just a human, and all your friends are just human too, right? But like that fact in itself is just like they experience so much of what you experience too, and they're just human too. So why, just appreciate them for being your friend, for being like, and just like don't put yourself above people, right? Don't think, oh, I'm better than them and this I'm better than. No, don't put yourself below people. Don't like be like, oh, I need this person to be happy. No, you're just humans, and at the end of the day, there's not much difference in between any two humans. Like, we are all very much more similar than we think we are, and there's always something good you can find about someone. Like, I used to be really, really good at this. Like, I used to be very positive, not in general, but yeah, like in general, but I think more specifically so, it stemmed from my positivity and positive outlook on people in general. Because I value people so much, like any like small thing, I guess I think about people. I just think about like it just affects my general state of mind. So if I have very positive outlooks about people in general, I'll be very happy in general, if that makes any sense. And so, like, if you just generally just try and find good things about people, try and find things about people around you, people you meet that you can appreciate. Obviously, don't be afraid to judge their, like, not judge, but recognize and learn from what they aren't doing as well, right? But don't look down on them for it, right? And just recognize what they are doing well and appreciate how much they mean to you, right? And so, yeah, like, honestly, a lot of the times, I think I already had this epiphany, like, about appreciating your friends, right? Even when you're lonely. like I had this so many times, but it's really hard to always have this mindset, right? Eventually you can slip back, you're going to slip back, but it's okay. Like as long as you eventually come around and realize, like, my friends are all human too. They're all great. They might have flaws, but it's just like me. And all the people I'm around is really wonderful, and I'm really lucky. If you take a step back, you think that, you'll feel like the happiest person in the world. And sometimes, like, it's not very easy to recognize this, but a lot of times, like, there are moments in life where, like I was saying in my senior year, where I did recognize this. But if you just take a moment, think about this a bit every day, I think it'll make you a lot happier. Now, I can't say the long-term effects of thinking this way, because, like, this is, like, a very much just, like, thought out of the blue. But hopefully if I adapt this mindset, I'll be able to be happier, and hopefully you guys can too. Yeah. This might be my last video in a while, because I am going to China for 3 weeks. I will try and upload there. If not, I'll be back in 3 weeks, don't worry, with the daily uploads. But yeah, if you guys like this type of video, make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, comment what you think, any questions, comments, whatever. Yeah, and I will see you guys either, well, it would be 2 days from now because it's a long plane ride, or I will see you in 3 weeks. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. Appreciate your friends, appreciate your family, appreciate the people around you, appreciate life. Life is wonderful, truly. And yeah, that's all I have for today. Hope you guys have a great day, great night, great evening, whatever time of day it is for you guys there. And bye-bye.